Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of this new Draft to Glory series on FIFA 16. So finally, I'm going to do a FUT draft series. We've been playing so much of this on the main account, so I've decided I'm going to do a Road to Glory with using the draft mode. So basically, we start off with 0 coins, we start off with a clean record on a new account, and basically after this first draft token we get, every episode after this, we have to use the coins we get from the games we win and the packs we get as well to move on to the next episode, basically. I think that makes sense. I think you guys have watched the Penthead series and AN9 series as well. But so first of all, I do have to credit both of those guys for the idea of this series. Like, it's a great series idea, and I've really wanted to do one for a long time. So anyway, let's get into the first episode of this new series. If you guys do want to see more of this series, remember to smash a like on the video so I'll know to make more of this in future. But let's try and hopefully get some good cards here. And yes, we're going to use our first draft token. And it'd be great in future episodes if we can get, like, maybe get one of them in a pack, but I've never done that before. So we've got a few good formations because I want to stay good defensively. I'm going to go with the 4 at the back formations. So it's either the 4-4-2, the 4-3-2-1, or the 4-3-3. So I think because I want Messi and Ronaldo, I'm going to go ahead with the 4-3-2-1. Give me some good captains. Right, that is pretty shocking. There's no good players really there apart from Hazard and Roy. So I've not really used too much this year, but they don't really fit in to the formations. So maybe Hummels is the best option, maybe, like as a defender. But I do have Hazard and I do have Marco Reus. So maybe Hazard. Should I go Hazard? Yeah, I'm going to go Eden Hazard. I want a good attack, so Eden Hazard is the first player I'm going to go with. But that's a tough one to go with because he's a bit out of position, so it's risky going with that. But now we've got a good BPL striker. We've got Wayne Rooney, we've also got Lewandowski, and finally we've got Müller as well. So do I go ahead with the Premier League or do I go ahead with the Bundesliga? That is a tough one. So what do I do? I'll go with Rooney because I want to play it safe. I want to get as much chemistry as possible. So Wayne Rooney is the second choice. Now moving on to the left centre midfielder, and we get Henderson. So Henderson is the one we want. So Henderson will be the centre midfielder. So yes, Premier League players aren't known for the best rating, but for me, I think they're the best defensively, so I want to not concede goals. So that is a good one there. We'll go on now to the second of the centre midfielders, and this time we're Steven Gerrard, who gets a link with, of course, Henderson, but he's not really working with the team, so we have to go Bastian Schweinsteiger. There we go. And so far, this team isn't looking too bad. So on to this. Let's go right forward now, and let's hopefully keep this Premier League style going. But we get Gareth Bale and Angel Di Maria. My God. Who would I go with? Right, I'll go Bale because, like, he just looks so good. 95 pace. Like, how could you turn that down? But he'll probably be a superstar. But for now, I'll keep him in the team. So now moving on. Hopefully, Ramsey could be good. But no, we don't. We get again Gerrard. And he, of course, links with Henderson still. But I think he's just not good enough. 54 pace as well. So I could maybe go into a La Liga side of things on this right-hand side. So I'll go ahead with Ivan Rakitic. You'll get the chemistry of Bale. But, of course, Bale won't be on full chemistry. So I've got to think about that. But now moving on to the right back now, we've got Arbeloa, who's actually a really solid right back. Like, compared to Carvajal and Danilo, I actually prefer Arbeloa. And for the first of the centre backs, we get Laporte. So that's a great centre back right there. Of course, would have preferred his in form, but still, Laporte is a fantastic centre back, and that is not a fantastic line of goalkeepers. There's no one that helps me, so we'll go with the French goalkeeper Pele, and let's see if we can maybe get a French centre back here, Koscielny maybe. And we get ourselves Pepe. So yeah, we'll have to go ahead with Pepe. He's so solid. So we'll go ahead and use him as my centre back. So it's not a bad defence so far. And we get Gaia. Gaia or Felipe Luis? Okay, I'll go Gaia. Gaia will be the last of my defenders. So far, 84 rated, 81 chemistry, and we've still got the subs and reserves to go. So far, this is not going too bad. And now time for the first of the subs, and not really much improvement, but we'll go ahead. We're going to have to use Duches, aren't we? Like, oh my God, this is not looking too good. But Duches will be the goalkeeper. I'm hoping for maybe a better goalkeeper in the reserves. But for now, that will be our basically our first team goalkeeper. We get Mendy as well, who does kind of fit into the team, but I don't think I'll use him. But again, it doesn't really matter. So next one, we've got Inform City. We've got Inform Bodmer as well. We've got like a really pacey Torino right back as well. But I think Zabaleta, in case we go down the Premier League route. So there we go. And maybe that could happen. So now moving on to the next of the substitutes now. And we get ourselves nothing. Like, what was this to do with this? There's no one that really helps our team. So we'll go ahead with Bazoa maybe. Look, it don't even matter. He won't even start. So there we go. Matic, De Bruyne. My God, I'll go with either one of those two. So do I go with the ability of De Bruyne or do I go with the defensive stats of Matic? What do I do? What do I actually do? So, I can't turn that down. De Bruyne is going to be the player. Next one now, and we get ourselves an Inform Di Maria. Inform Neymar, 91 rated. So, it's got to be Neymar. But does anyone fit here really? No, not really. So, yeah, we'll go ahead with Neymar. So, that's a fantastic super sub right there. And this, again, is not going too bad. We've got, yes, finally, Valdez. That's what we might need. So, we'll go ahead with the goalkeeper. problem is I don't really have a defensive player from the Premier League, so I do need probably a defensive centre-back. So, or a centre-back from the Premier League, that would be great, but not for now. Oh my god, the Sergio Roberto, Douglas Costa, I can't turn him down. He's so good on this game, but would Sergio Roberto fit into the team more? Because I could maybe get rid of Henderson and use Sergio Roberto. I could do that maybe, but like, is it necessary? I don't know, but I'll go ahead with Sergio Roberto. I'll play it safe, and he'll replace Jordan Henderson in that centre position. So it's not the most offensive midfield, but still, I think the chemistry is looking good. And oh my god, Ronaldo, that is fantastic. Right, could we go maybe a La Liga up front with Neymar maybe? I'm not sure, but we got Parejo I'm not going to use, Hulk I'm not going to use, it'll have to be Ronaldo. Like, was there any other doubt? Ronaldo is into the team. And now moving on to the final two players of this team, we get Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, we might have to use him. Yeah, we'll go ahead and let's see if the rating gets any, or the chemistry, it does, but I want Bale, so that's not going to happen. But anyway, the final player of this basically my first episode on draft, we're going to get no one again. No one that helps us, so we'll go ahead with the French centre-back. Right guys, I had to play around with the team, and this is probably the best I'm going to get it. So I've got it up to an 85 rated and with 92 chemistry, which is not the best, but still not too bad. And of course I've got so many super subs now. I've got Hazard, I've got Bale, and of course Ronaldo. So we've got a great team here, but I think that's the best I can do. Like, if any of you guys can do better, let me know in the comments. But I think this is the best I'm going to do, because of course I could play maybe Henderson out of position, but like, I need a good defender, so that probably won't happen. But that's basically the team, guys. I'm not too, like, that's pretty good for the first episode. Like, yes, I want 100 chemistry, but the players I've got probably replace that, and that's a great first team. And of course, we've still got the manager to go. So where do we go here? We got an English manager here. It takes up to 95, which is a lot better than before. We got 95 here, Hughes. We got also 92. That's not going to work. We got maybe someone who can link Ronaldo, Pepe, but no, that's not really going to work. So I think it's been Gary Monk, so there we go. And now we're the final player. Oh yeah, could we maybe use Mark Hughes? We could get the chemistry with Bale maybe, I'm not too sure. But I think I'll play it safe and go ahead and use Gary Monk as my manager. So that's how the team is looking. We've got 95 chemistry, 85 rated, which obviously adds us up to 180, so not too bad. But let's now move on to the first game of the FUT Draft series. Right guys, time for the first game of this Draft to Glory series, and I didn't really want to start off with a record that's negative, so I needed to win this game. But I come up against a great team right there. It's got record breaker Czech, Messi, Suarez, and of course Ronaldo as his front three. Possibly the best front three you can have on draft as well, so I was expecting a tough game. But Neymar on my side had a fantastic start, a great finish past the goalkeeper, and by the way, Czech in goal for him was absolutely incredible. So it took a long time to get the first goal, but once I got that first goal, I kind of had a feeling I could go on and get a few more, and we did, as Rooney found Neymar on the return here just before half time, and Neymar just had too much pace, a bit too much skill for this guy as well, with the ball past him, and then a fantastic finish. But again, Czech, that's a bit questionable, but still a fantastic finish from Neymar, giving us a 2-goal lead going into the end of this first half. So great start to this game, and as I said before, I want to win this first game at least, and hopefully we can do that. So now moving on into the second half, start off here with Oxlade-Chamberlain, had a great first game, into Wayne Rooney in the middle, and he had a fantastic finish. And yes, Rooney hasn't got the pace he did on previous FIFAs, but he's still got that finishing, and that's why I was pretty happy with actually getting him on the draft. So it's a fantastic finish, and you wouldn't expect anything different. A fantastic finish from a great striker. He did actually get a goal back here though. He supported a bit of poor defending, and somehow I still don't know to this day how that is a penalty. So the responsibility goes to Ronaldo for him. I don't know how he deserved this, but I go the wrong way, and Ronaldo scores a goal for my opponent. So now 3-1, and still at this point I thought, no, there's no way this guy's going to get back into this game. But still, I needed that goal, and the oldest trick in the book. What is he doing, passing it straight to me there, straight through to my player there? Who is that? I don't even know. It's Gareth Bale. It's second in form, or first in form, Gareth Bale with the goal. A fantastic finish. Give me the first win in this FUT Draft series. And Neymar with man of the match, and a great start to this first game. The first win under our bank now, and it's now time for the second game, and this time it's another great team with another great attack. Neymar, Ronaldo, and of course Gareth Bale again. And Gareth Bale featured in like nearly every single game in today's episode, so that is a great team right there. Yaya Toure as well, and it's going to be a hard team to break down. The only problem is his chemistry, so a lot of good players, yes, but the chemistry isn't there, so it's quite easy in the first half. Look at this, easy enough, a bit of good fortune there for us, but Neymar does get another goal. He started the goal scoring in the last game, he starts it yet again, and you can see see Zabaleta, look how happy he is with that. It still makes me laugh for some reason. Zabaleta sprinting over to him, and again, what is he doing? Yaya Toure comes in with the tackle, completely wipes him out, and it has to be a penalty. And I was not expecting this. A red card for Yaya Toure, and obviously that gets his team even worse now. So yes, he has bad chemistry, and now he has 10 men basically. So Neymar's going to step up for it, and Neymar doesn't score. It's a save by the goalkeeper, and it remains as 1-0. So now moving on, and this guy was just going all out attack from this point. Just really didn't think about defending, and that is a terrible pass. Wayne Rooney comes in, a fantastic finish, and we make it 2-0. And actually his first chance of the game here, and I don't know why, this is the first sign of my defending, partly my defending, and secondly I didn't really get a CDM in my draft, so that's why I always value, probably my biggest position for me is just to get a CDM that covers the defence. It's always what I need, and I just didn't get that. But Neymar does restore our 2-goal lead, a fantastic finish. Going back to that point, guys, I really needed a CDM. You're going to see maybe they'll come back to bite me in this game, and you can see this is probably the goal of the episode. A fantastic chip from Kevin De Bruyne, a fantastic player, chips it straight over the goalkeeper. I saw the goalkeeper coming out, I thought yes, let's go for it, and it just perfectly goes over the goalkeeper, giving us a 4-1 lead. And Bale, need I say any more, fantastic finish, and makes it 5-1. Gareth Bale again coming up for the second half, as well as Cristiano Ronaldo, and both did a fantastic job. And Ronaldo, talking of him now, he goes past a few defenders with easy skill and an easy finish, making it 6-1 in the end. So that is a fantastic scoreline. And yeah, I'm still annoyed about that goal I conceded, because this guy was really, really bad. For a second round opponent, I shouldn't have conceded a goal. And talking of conceding a goal, I conceded another one, which makes it a 6-2 final scoreline. But still, we're through to the semi-finals, and a 2 easy games start off this series. Right, these are where the problems start to happen. We're going to go into the semi-finals now. Again, a good attack. Informed Gareth Bale, third informed Ronaldo, I think, as well. And a solid all-round team. He's got Toni Kroos, Sergio Roberto as well. So the only thing I could see was quite weak defence. I've never heard of that right centre-back, and Mark Bartra is not exactly the best. So you can see here, guys, I need that protection in front, and it's an easy pass, splitting my defence. Gareth Bale with a fantastic finish. This guy had great finishing, and he showed it off. Gareth Bale with a great finish, and this just turned into a Gareth Bale show, because we got a free kick straight after he scored. It falls to Gareth Bale, and it's 20 yards out. Can he maybe finish this? Maybe with 2 bars of power, and yes, he does. A fantastic over the wall, past the goalkeeper, and then past the player on the line as well. Fantastic work there from Gareth Bale. For me, the best free kick take on the game, and I've never actually scored a free kick on FUT Draft. I don't remember the last time I scored one since this new patch came out, but that is a crazy good finish right there, making it 1-1. But now this guy just kept coming in the attack. He had about 20 corners in his first half, and again, Valdez maybe to blame, but still, my mistake. I left him too much space in the middle, and he, like I said, he was getting loads of corners, getting loads of shots as well off, and you can see again, guys, when you have a lot of shots, a lot of goals come, and that's what I think a theory I was thinking about in this game. If you have a lot of shots, you get a lot of goals, and in this game, I just simply wasn't having enough shots. I was getting the chances in these good positions, just wasn't having enough shots, and that was basically my downfall in this game. And again, he just finds space, and again, Ronaldo with a great finish past Valdez. Again, Valdez had absolutely no chance, and he restores his 2-goal lead. So I didn't really go ultra attacking. He just found gaps in my defence. Again, I was missing out that protection, and he just goes straight past Pepe and makes it 5-2, which I think is a bit. It doesn't really show what the outcome actually was. It wasn't that bad of a beating, but still we tried to get back in this game. And in this last 10 minutes, I went more out for this game. I forgot about the scoreline, forgot about probably losing this game with 10 minutes to go, and actually played well and dominated the last 20 minutes of this game. But no, it was not enough time. I probably could have netted a few more goals in, but I just couldn't find the net, and it finishes off as a 5-3, just demolition job. But I got smashed in that first half. But yeah, we won the first 2 games, not too bad, but I wanted to at least get to the final. That would be a great start to this series. But now it is time to see what we get in packs, and hopefully we can make our money back. So there we go, guys. The first episode of gameplay is done. We won the first 2 games pretty comfortably, but that's that third game. I just didn't know what to do. The first, I say 70 minutes, I was the second best. But once he went a few goals ahead, I played some good stuff. And if you base off the last 20 minutes, I played like that every time, I would have easily beaten that guy. But it's just for those first half mainly, I was giving away so many corners. He's having a lot of shots from around the box as well, just long shots, so it would never go in. But maybe that helps if you have a lot of shots. That maybe helps you with the 2 goals he scored in the second half. 2 of those amazing goals, the unsavable. Valdez had absolutely no chance. But that's maybe what I have to work on in future. Just have more shots and the goals will come. And in that game, until about the 70th minute, I had 2 shots, a Bale goal and the chip in the first half. So next episode, I really enjoyed playing this, especially the first 2 games. The third game was actually pretty stressful, but still, I'm looking forward to the next episode of this series. But anyway, now time for the 2 packs for today's episode. The first one is going to be the Premium Gold Pack. So let's see what we get. Hopefully a player that can give us a bit of coins, because I do want to make a second episode. And we get ourselves, it's going to be backers. So I could make a few coins off this guy. And what I want to ask you guys, if you guys might have played Ultimate Team or play Ultimate Team on a regular basis, is what kind of things actually sell in terms of consumables. So do contracts sell much? I'm not too sure, because I haven't really sold too much this year. I've only just bought players and that kind of thing. So for now, I'll send all the players and all the items to the club, and I'll see if I can sell both Zaha and Baka. Hopefully I get a bit of coins for both of those players. But now on to the big Jumbo Premium Gold Pack now, and hopefully I can get a bit of coins from this one, because I do want to get, I need some coins basically. I'm only on 2.5k right now. So we get in this pack, we get ourselves, is that Thiago? Okay, Thiago. That's not too bad. So how much is this guy actually worth? Let's go ahead and let's see how much he's worth. So it's 10k as his max, and is he going for about 4k? 3k maybe? That's not even too bad. So I'll list them up in a bit, but that is not too bad for the second pack. But of course, we could have got a lot better. But we've got Inan, is probably not going to sell. We've got Samba's not going to sell really. But apart from that, we've got the contracts and not really much else to sell. The striker centre forward might go for a bit as well. But not too bad for the first episode. I'm pretty confident I'll make the coins back for the next episode of this series. So not too bad there. And we're now up to nearly 2.5 or 2.6k in coins, thanks to the boost we got in that last game. So not too bad for the first episode. And if you guys do want to see more of this Draft to Glory series, remember to smash a like on the video. Let me know what you thought of this first episode, what you do to improve the series as well. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you for episode number 2.